It's Meshuggah. Meshuggah. Oh, dear me. Hello, Warren.
Hello, Bob. Phony Warren from Bed-Stuy.
It's Phony Warren. Well, okay, Phony Warren, you're welcome because the real Warren, the original Warren, has taken a lifetime sabbatical.
The real Warren? I don't know. What do you mean? Who are you talking about? The real Warren?
The original Warren.
Oh, that guy. Oh, yeah, I remember him. He was really on the ball, had like this unique way of expressing himself. You know, I guess with anything, you know, it's a good lesson to the kids, you know. It just shows what happens when you hit the booze. You know, you just lose all your ideas. But anyway, I want to comment on this sick freak who murdered that little girl last week.
Yeah.
Now, I heard you talking how you got this fantasy where you would like to get your hands on him and choke him.
Yep.
Now, in my opinion, that's much too good for him. I would like you to hear my fantasy.
Okay.
Now, somehow I get to adopt him. You know, just like he adopted that little girl.
Right.
I'd take him home. I'd immediately tie him up to the ceiling by his feet. You know, so he'd be hanging upside down, right?
How about his couillons?
That's a good idea, too. I'll have to change it. Now, I let him stay there. I would give him very little to eat, you know, just enough to survive. And I'd give him a choice of either kosher pizza or kosher Chinese food. You know, and I'd eat real Chinese food in front of him, you know, just to tease him. All I would give him to drink is borscht. And it would be like spilling all over the place, you know, because he's hanging upside down. Every few hours, I would start beating him with a stick. You know, like a Mexican piñata.
Yeah, good.
Start beating him, and he'd be like, "Oh, please stop it, stop it, stop it."
Good, I like that.
You're gonna suffer.
I like that.
White devil. You know, I'd be like degrading him the whole time. Now, this would go on for like only about a week. You know, I wouldn't want to tire myself out, you know. Then, I would set his hair and mustache on fire.
Good.
You know, I let it burn for a while, you know. Then I would put out the fire by throwing buckets of urine on him. You know, I'd be saving it up over the week. You know?
Ah, that's very good.
Now, at this point, you know, he'd be wishing he was dead, you know. Then I would cut the rope, you know, let him fall on his head, and I'd start jumping up and down on his face. You know, I'd like try to cave his face in until he looked something like his wife. And then I'd probably just send him off to the most dangerous prison in the country, where he would be beaten and raped by large, ugly black men for the rest of his life. Now, that would be my fantasy, Bob. I want to thank you for letting me get that off my chest.
Well, the only thing is that I regret is that it's a fantasy. Warren, thank you.
Bye.